All right, welcome to your Monday session. We got pretty straightforward stuff here, all of which you've seen before, and let's get right into it. So you'll start out with a standard warm-up, cat cows, the bird dogs, grab your TRXs, doing the rows, and then the presses, all that fun stuff, finding a place to go and do your step ups, up through, controlling your lowers. You guys know all that fun stuff. Once you've gone through that, go through the push, pull, and step ups 2 more times. So you'll be doing that 3 times. And then after that, we're just going to be doing a chest and back exercise. My suggestion is getting a set of dumbbells, going to a bench, coming down, doing presses, and then doing bent over rows, coming here, pulling in, down, making sure my hips are aligned, my feet are forward, my back is flat, and I'm doing these nice pulls. You want to do about 4 rounds, 5 rounds, depending on how much time you have. And then you want to be tracking how much weight you're doing. And you can either do a ladder where you just like add 5 pounds each set, or you're just trying to find a place where it's challenging, and that should work. There are like cable machines, so you can like go to the cable machine and do flies. You want to have the cables a little bit above your shoulder line and then be pulling down in front of your chest. Wham, wham. That you're really not going to need a lot of weight, especially if you're between the posts, because when you're here, it's the max amount of weight with the muscle at full contraction. So it's a very efficient move. And then with the back flies, you'll take the opposite handles and you'll cross them in front of you, and then you'll do flies, which will also be challenging. And that's another way of doing the chest and back. And then one more way of doing chest and back would be getting a barbell up on a rack, like so. And then you can do your elevated presses, and then you can come around like this, and you can do barbell rows. So all those are options. With the barbell rows, you're gonna have to like figure out what adjustments are. I think for Lucy, with while we're still in recovery, this might be a really great option for pressing, because you can like have it at this high and then lower it and then lower it and lower it. Yeah, so that's set 2. Set 3, we're going to go to a cable machine, and you'll have they'll have like these ropes that have a clip that you attach to the cable. You want the cable down nice and low, and then we're going to do cable hip hinging. So I'm right. So I'm here. My end position is I'm standing nice and straight. Wrists are on my hips. I come down. I load my spring, and then I'm squeezing up and through. Down and load. Squeeze through. This is like the big glute move, so make sure you're getting like a nice amount of weight with that. And then in between doing that, you can either do TRX tucks, if that's like available, or we want to do like seated hip flexor moves where we're coming here. If you can get your back flat up against something, great. If not, just try to have a nice upright posture, and then doing these guys back and forth. Ooh. And then finally, we're gonna do set 4, which is farmer's carry or farmer's march. You wanna just grab a weight that feels appropriate. You guys have been doing this with about like 16 kilos. So we wanna hold, really grip it, and then you can either do your march, do your walking, or if there's not enough space or the gym's kind of packed, you can just march in place. And you want to do 10 to 20 on one side, 10 to 20 on the other side. After that, we're going to do leg raise toe touches. Whew. Coming here, raising up, down, up, down. Do 10 to 20 of those, and then 10 to 20 toe touches. If you have the availability, you can also just do TRX tucks, aside from doing the leg raises and the toe touches. And the tucks would be a lot more efficient. And if they have an ab crunch machine, like an ab crunch machine, where you grab on the handles, your forearms go onto like some pads, and then your back is up against a pad, so your legs are hanging free, and then you can just do either knee tucks or straight leg raises. That's like that'll be really great. But I didn't see one of those in the photos. But whew, that's Monday. Nice and simple. Bam. On to number 2.